get a cutting board. I tried out all different fonts, but in the end, I like this. Now you can set this down. Here's my font. Turn this over, get a charcoal pencil, and just draw all over the back. Once this is all done, place this where you want it. This will help. Now just trace right over all of your letters. And now you'll have a charcoal transfer. Boop. Now for a scorch marker, and you'll just need a heat gun. Give it a good shake. First time using this. Just trace right over your letters with this marker. And you will see this is burning right before your eyes. And now that is perfectly wood burned. And if you mess it up on this side, try it again. Time for a little stain. I'm doing a natural stain for this, and you can go right on top of your board. And I'm doing the sides also. I got this really cute notepad from HomeGoods along with this frame. Now this mom and daughter, love them, but this is about my mom. I printed the cutest photo of all of us drunk in Nashville for my 30th birthday. I know you're all shocked that I'm over 30. Just make sure it's flush. I'm adding this back on, and now you'll need a strong glue. This notepad has a magnet right on the back, and that is where I'm adding my glue. And now we can place this right here. And now just press down. Now same thing with the frame. Add some glue right here, pinch these together, and then add it right here as well, and smear it all around. And now flip. And I'm gluing this right here. Give it some force. Next I have this cute little jar and these cute little vials. Add some right to the back of the glass. And I'm sticking this right here. Push down good. One more time. This will go right next door. Push that down. Last little detail. I feel like I'm doing this just for the baby clothespins because why are these so cute? This is just some bookmark paper. I love that these are pre-cut. I love how this comes out really vintage looking, so that's why I used it, but you can use any color you want. I needed that little smiley. And now for the clothespins, just stick those on just like that. I'm using 2. This is adorable. Add some more glue, and I'm sticking that right here. Press these in. We're almost done. Just get some jute cord, just kitchen string. Add some through here, and then tie a knot. There we go. I can't wait to show you how cute this is. So you can hang it right from here. This jar is for markers, and this little guy is for some dried flowers. So just poke those in. I think this is such a nice touch. And now you have an adorable DIY Mother's Day gift. And so thoughtful. I feel like gifts are always better when you make them. And now she can always remember this amazing time of us drunk in Nashville together. And by us, I mean it may have only been me that took it over the line. She was the person that really kept us together that trip. And that's why we love moms. I really cannot get enough of this. All these little details are so cute. And obviously you can customize this however you'd like. So any of these things, feel free to change to whatever you want. We're Italian, so I went with a cool Mediterranean themed notepad. And I feel like the pink picks up in this frame, which is why I picked it. Obsessed with this. If you haven't used these, I highly recommend. I'm planning to use these now for so many projects, so it's not a one and done. I consider it an investment into my crafting. Hope you all enjoy. I've got a frame and some scrapbook paper. They have so many good ones in here. This is the one. Once you pick out one that you like, just use the back of the shadow box frame and trace it against the paper. You can't see the lines, but it's there. I'm cutting as straight as I can. This will fit perfect now, so I have some craft bond and I'm putting that in the back of the frame and now placing that paper right on top and smoothing this out really good. We'll be needing this. I have 4 sets of glasses, including what I broke, and now some photos. These are some mini family photos, all with my mama. And now just cut these, it'll just make it easier to work with. Use that broken lens to now cut all of the photos to the same size as the lens. This is really easy to do. And now add your craft bond to the glasses and put the pictures right inside. I'm doing this for all 3 of my glasses here, and make sure you really press those in. Now just break off the sides of the glasses. Now just get your hot glue gun. This is Gary, the Gorilla Glue Gun. And we're back, we're almost done here. Just take your glasses and now I'm using my hot glue gun to hot glue the sides and press them now right into the paper. I decided where these were going ahead of time just to make it a little bit easier, and that'll do the trick. I have some mini butterflies here. I'm adding those to the sunglass frames. I think that looks really cute and definitely goes with the wallpaper. I love the cottagey look. This is an ink pad. It has a nice sepia color. And now I'm using that to create my little message that's going to go right on the bottom. I think the stamp effect just makes it look so cute. So we can go ahead now and use the craft bond to glue that right to the bottom where your glasses are. Pressing in good. Now just take this and I'm sticking this right back inside our shadow box frame. I hate these little things. Why do they have to hurt? And now check out my super cute Mother's Day gift for this year. I love a little walk down memory lane. And I'm in love with the really woodsy floral scrapbook paper that I have. It paired really well with the mini butterflies. This is seriously so cute and it's gonna look adorable on my mom's wall. And here's a little preview against the wall. It's so cute. This was so easy to make and I just got a 4-pack of cheap sunglasses. And I just love this stamped effect here. I can't wait to give this to my mom. Happy Mother's Day. Slap your hand down on some cardstock and with either a pen or a pencil, trace your hand completely and using some scissors, cut out your hand like this. Pow. Great. We are gluing these little cutouts to the hand just like that. Wonderful. Now you want to glue the side with the painted nails and we're applying this to some pink cardstock. Use any color you'd like and then hot glue right in the center, just one little dot. I'm bending some jewelry wire and adding that right to the middle. Then we have some flowers, just put those right in the middle and twist really good. Add some hot glue to the fingers and fold over and press down really good. Just make sure you really glue these down well. And now we have a beautiful Mother's Day card that looks like you're giving your mom some flowers for the holiday. So cute and so easy. Let me know what you think. Now this is such a fun Mother's Day gift. You just pull on the strings right here. Check this out. How fun and awesome does this look? Add some red food coloring to a glass of water. Great. Now add a splash of white distilled vinegar. Grab some sugar and add in a little dusting. And then using a spoon, just mix this together. Take a beautiful white rose and just stick this in here like that. And then grab a strip of duct tape, place it on the glass like this. Do that on both sides. And now this will stand up straight. Now leave this overnight. Wow, and now check this out, everyone. This will naturally dye the rose petals. And you can leave this in here as long as you want. I'm looking for a subtle look, so I think this is beautiful. And what this is the dye travels through the stem and slowly dyes the petals. So now we can take this out, set down some tissue paper, set down a vase, fill it with water. Okay, now add some baby's breath and some foliage. Once it's nice and plump like this, add in your really cool rose right in the middle. And now simply fold up the sides. All right, and once you have it bunched up, tie it with some nice ribbon. I got this pre-curled at Walmart for just over $1. All right, that looks great. And now we have one last detail. Simply stick this in. And now you have an awesome Mother's Day bouquet. Look at that, how special. And it looks so beautiful even though it's one rose, so this is great to do if you're on a budget. This whole thing cost me about $10. I really love this one. I think it's so special. Grab a chocolate and some popsicle sticks, hot glue the base, and put a stick in there. Press it down good. These look wonderful. Get some streamers. Boop. Now stack your streamers together just like this. I'm doing a couple rows and then snipping and creating a little wiggly design just like that. This is a tape runner. I love these. Just add some tape and then we want to pleat right on top of your popsicle stick with the chocolate just like that. Add some leaves to the side. Pinch it good. Get some floral tape, and now you just want to twisty, twisty, twisty until the entire popsicle stick is covered just like that. This works really great. Then tie a nice bow on either a mason jar or a vase, and we are all done. Now check out this awesome bouquet idea for Mother's Day. This is an edible bouquet. I am so obsessed with how this turned out. The flowers look so good. Mom will definitely love this. Happy Mother's Day. Let me know what you think in the comments. Create a pattern with some dyed cake batter like this. I did a floral design. I froze it for 15 minutes and then now I'm adding the rest of my cake batter right on top. This is just a cake box mix and I'm putting it in the oven at 350 for 25 minutes. Guys, this is so amazing. Check this out. This is perfect for spring, Easter, or Mother's Day. I love it. Let me know what you think in the comments.